My name's Rich Farbman. I'm the head of global channel sales for Harmony SASE at Check Point. And this is MSP Unchecked. We're excited to launch this new podcast series. It's going to be a little different than what you're used to. I think a lot of people have been a little exhausted by the amount of webinars and Zoom calls they've been on. So we're trying to mix it up in 2025, and we're launching a podcast series. The podcast series is going to include specifics around Harmony SASE, which we'll get a little bit more into in this session, but it's also going to include things from the wider Check Point organization around the Harmony products and things that are relevant to MSPs today. We'll cover topics such as MSP trends, product information, and updates and features. We're going to share success stories. We're going to have MSPs join us on this podcast series. We'll highlight win wires, why we won, why the customer and MSP chose to go forward with a Check Point product. And then if you're at MSP events, we're gonna come and find you and try and go live from MSP events as well. So be on the lookout for us in the field, and hopefully you'll be able to join us on one of the upcoming podcast episodes. So from here, I wanted to introduce the following team members that are on the call with me today. I've had Jim Finnerty, Joe Saunders, and Justin Ryle. I'm going to hand it over to Jim Finnerty first. He's going to go through his introduction as well as some of the topics he plans on covering in the podcast series this year. Jim, take it away.
Thank you, Rich. And yeah, Jim Finnerty. I'm an area manager covering Harmony SASE for Check Point, focused on our managed service provider partners and covering North America. I've been with the organization since back in the day when we were Perimeter 81 pre-acquisition. Entirely focused on partnerships with managed service providers. So this is an audience and a topic that's very near and dear to my heart. Excited to have this new format. I can't tell you how many webinars I've done over the years, and this is my first podcast. So excited about the format because of what it'll allow for more free-flowing conversations. I think the topics that I want to bring to the table as much as possible are those topics that are actually interesting to our MSP audience. So the goal is, I think, in addition to finding us out in the field at events, we have a lot of great partnerships, folks that we'd like to collaborate with that have a perfect perspective on what issues are important to them, their story, their experience with us, with the Harmony SASE product in particular. Hopefully, we're going to get some cross-pollination, because we have great colleagues across the organization at Check Point serving other products that I think would be really add to the discussion, as well as potentially outside of the Check Point organization, outside of the existing MSP partnerships that we have. As long as those topics are going to be interesting to MSPs, that's what you can count on here. So excited to be here and to try out this new format. Let me pass it on to Joe Saunders to round it out.
Hey, thank you, Jim. Hey, everybody, Joe Saunders here. Happy to be here and excited about this podcast series. So my title is Channel Partner Manager for Global Distribution for Harmony SASE. So I'm really focused on bringing Harmony SASE to the market with our distribution partners for MSPs and a monthly recurring service model. So I'm excited to bring on some distributors, talk about go-to-market strategies, and talk about the importance of every partner incorporating SASE into their stack and delivering this to all of their customers. So thank you. That's a little bit about me, and I'm excited for some upcoming series, and I'll go ahead and pass it to Justin.
Perfect. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, everyone, for listening in just for this introduction. My name is Justin Ryle. I'm the head of alliances for Harmony SASE here at Check Point. I've been with a combined business, so Perimeter 81 prior to the acquisition, and now obviously Check Point for about 4.5 years. And about 15 years in total in the channel, most of that focused on MSP. So this community is near and dear to my heart. We have a very vibrant ecosystem here inside Check Point of third parties, of businesses that we engage with to help our MSP business succeed, help you exceed as business owners and practitioners. And that's really my interest in this podcast, is bringing some of those experts into this podcast to share a little bit about what we're doing maybe in the product, maybe potentially some folks from our R&D and product organization. And even as Jim mentioned previously, folks from outside the organization, where we have better together stories and we can help enrich your portfolio and your sales processes. Not all these conversations will be product centric. We'd like to find areas that you may be interested in. Expertise that we have across Checkpoint is pretty rich. So I think we can bring in some unique topics as well that bring value outside of product-specific conversations. But I'll just add, I think inside the MSP world, community is important, and we all do better when we're communicating together. And this is a very dynamic market, so look forward to the topics as they evolve over the year as we get feedback from you in the field. So thanks so much.
Thank you, Justin and Joe and Jim, and thank you all for listening. The thing we'd like to do, if you're interested in learning more, we have posted a link below where you can learn more about Checkpoint's MSSP program. Click on that link. It'll guide you through some of what we have to offer. But most importantly, thank you for listening. Be on the lookout for us in the field at events, and we'll be posting more of these podcasts throughout the year. So looking forward to collaborating and sharing more content with you. Have a great day.